Thank you all for coming. We'll start this ceremony by our police fire honor guard as they march to the flag. Thank you. Before we begin this ceremony, I want to thank you all for being here for our annual observance of September 11th attacks. I want to especially thank School District 74, my esteemed colleagues on the village board, who's here, Trustee George Zergon, Georgine Klepis-Nickel, and State Senator Ram Bilivalam for being here today to mark this somber occasion. Today marks the 18th anniversary of the attacks on September 11th, 2001. On that day, almost 3,000 people lost their lives as a result of this attack, which targeted the World Trade Center and our nation's capital. In honor of those who lost and who put their lives on the line to save others, we're spending this morning remembering those victims of the attack and the first responders. We continue to cherish their memory and sacrifice to this great country. We also must keep in mind this attack, total devastation, was an attack on our freedom, moral fiber, and way of life. We must never forget it. We must always continue to learn from it. We'll now begin the ceremony with a presentation of the flag by the Police and Fire Department Honor Guard. Let us continue with a presentation by School District 74 with poem readings. I ask for School District 74 students to come forward to read their poems. Thank you.
This is a poem written by Amy Matthew in 2008, titled A Hero, in remembrance of 9/11. The morning froze in silence as the terror filled our hearts. We stared in disbelief at what we saw. Through the dust, we felt so helpless, wishing that we could have known. We held our families close as we watched them fall. Some people didn't waver. They had a job to do. There was nothing that could keep them away. Oh, it's a special kind of hero who would sacrifice themselves so I could spend another day with you. And for all the fallen heroes who saved a life that day, your courage unites a nation, and we'll remember you. So many people crying, walking in a daze, holding pictures of their loved ones through an empty haze. Our heroes didn't falter. They held out a helping hand, remembering their own children as they rushed inside again. They didn't waver. They had a job to do, and some never made it home that day. Oh, we'll remember you. We honor you, salute, respect, and cherish you. Not many people can do the duty that you knew on that cold September day.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the Pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. My native country, the land of the noble free, thy name I love. I love thy rocks and rills, thy woods and templed hills. My heart with rapture fills, like that above. Let music swell a breeze and ring from all the trees, sweet freedom song. Let mortal tongues awake, let all that breathe partake, let rocks their silence break, the song prolong. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the Pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring.
Thank you, students. Thank you, SD 74 and all the educators. Now, this is a long-term tradition in the village of Lincolnwood, the singing of God Bless America by Trustee Ronald Pope.
Thank you. It's a great honor to be here with you and to have this opportunity to sing God Bless America. I want to just say a couple of things before I start. I'm wearing a pin that says "Let's Roll" on it. Many of you know what that means, but many of you do not. In addition to the World Trade Center, there was a plane, United Airlines Flight 93, that was heading towards the West Coast, which was intended by the terrorists to be diverted to attack the White House. Todd Beamer, a graduate of Wheaton College, was amongst the passengers on that plane, and he was in communication with the ground through their cell phones. And they realized what was happening, and they were told what was taking place. And he led a group of passengers who actually attacked the cabin where the terrorists were holed up. And the last words he said that were recorded over the cell phone were, "Let's roll." A great act of courage by a courageous man. It represented the best spirit of our country. The song "God Bless America" was written by an immigrant to this country, a man named Irving Berlin. We are stronger here because of the immigrants who have come to this country. Irving Berlin loved this country, and he wrote this song in honor of our country. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Thank you.
Thank you, Ronald Cope. Ray White, our Deputy Fire Chief, will perform the ringing of the bell ceremony.
Fire service tradition allows for tracking of fire personnel and apparatus through a series of codes or bells. The New York City Fire Department alarm bell code 5555 signifies a loss of life in the line of duty. Today, the Village of Lincolnwood humbly observes that tradition as our bell tolls for the firefighters, police officers, Port Authority personnel, who in an extraordinary act of courage and sacrifice chose duty over personal safety. We're going to ring the bell, and please observe a moment of silence after the final tolling of the bell.
I want to thank each and every one of you for spending your morning with us, and hope that you are able to take some time today, just a thought, thinking about what happened in New York, Washington, D.C., and Pennsylvania, and never forget, keep it in mind, continue to learn the lessons that we've experienced as a country together. Thank you.